Hey, can I ask you something personal? Have you ever walked into your mom or dad's house, maybe even your grandparents, and something just didn't feel right? Like, the house wasn't dirty, but it wasn't fresh either. It was missing that peaceful feeling. Maybe the air felt heavy, or you noticed a strange smell you couldn't quite place. Maybe there was clutter gathering in corners that used to be spotless. And you probably thought to yourself, they're just getting older. It's normal. But here's the thing, it's not just about age. When a senior's home starts to lose its spark, it can be a sign of something deeper. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe they're tired. Or maybe no one's had this conversation with them before. Because a clean, healthy home? It's not just about keeping things looking nice. It's about comfort, dignity, mental clarity, even safety, like fewer tripping hazards or better air to breathe. The good news? It doesn't take a full-time housekeeper or a fancy cleaning routine. It comes down to a few simple, consistent habits, things that many seniors with peaceful, healthy homes already do every single day. And in this video, I'm going to share 12 of those powerful daily habits with you. You might already be doing a few, but I guarantee there are some gems in here you haven't thought about. And these little shifts, they can completely transform the way your loved one feels in their space. So, before we dive in, let's pause for just a second. If you believe, like I do, that a clean and peaceful home can make all the difference in someone's quality of life, go ahead and comment "Fresh Start" down below. Let's build a community around these small but powerful changes. And hey, if this is your first time here at Elders Wisdom Institute, welcome. We're all about helping families like yours take care of aging loved ones with more love, more understanding, and less stress. If that sounds like something you need, hit that subscribe button, we've got you. Alright, let's jump into the first habit. Let's get started. Here's secret number 1, and it's a small, beautiful habit that makes a big difference. Underscore 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 underscore. Small blue diamond secret number 1. They open windows early in the day. Picture this. It's morning. The house is quiet. Maybe there's a little sunlight peeking through the curtains. Before even brewing a pot of coffee, an older woman, maybe someone like your mother or grandmother, walks into her kitchen, heads to the window, and gently cracks it open. Cool, clean air spills in. It smells like the outside world, like a new start. This tiny action does something powerful. It replaces the stale, recycled air from overnight with oxygen-rich freshness. And for older adults, that simple exchange can support clearer breathing, boost mood, and even help with better sleep later on. A lot of us think air fresheners or scented candles do the job, but here's the truth, they only mask smells. Many of them even release chemicals that can irritate the lungs or trigger allergies. But real, fresh air? That's healing. Even in the winter, opening a window for just 5 minutes helps reset the energy in the space and improve indoor air quality, something especially important for seniors with respiratory concerns or reduced immune systems. It's such a small gesture. But done daily, it sets the tone for a healthier, lighter home. Now, let's continue with secret number 2, and this one's about staying ahead of the mess, not buried under it. Underscore 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 underscore. Small blue diamond secret number 2. They keep a small daily cleaning routine. Imagine a man in his late 70s, let's call him Arthur. Ever since his wife passed, he's been living alone. And while he misses the days they used to clean the house together, he's found a quiet rhythm that works just for him. Right after breakfast, he takes 10 minutes. That's it. Wipes down the counters. Sweeps the kitchen. Maybe puts the laundry in. Nothing too intense, just enough to keep things from piling up. The key is consistency, not perfection. For many seniors, doing a deep clean once a week can feel exhausting or even risky. All that bending, lifting, moving, it's a lot. But small efforts, done every day, create a sense of order that helps reduce anxiety and prevent bigger issues down the line. Like slipping on clutter or tripping over things left out. The mistake many people make is waiting for motivation or energy to do it all at once. But truthfully, 10 minutes a day is more sustainable and more empowering. And it doesn't have to be complicated. With lightweight tools like a cordless vacuum or EasyGrip mop, daily upkeep becomes part of the rhythm of life, not a burden. It gives seniors a sense of control, peace of mind, and dignity in their own space. Now, let's move on to secret number 3, and this one has everything to do with what's not in the house. Small blue diamond secret number 3, they disinfect high-touch areas. Imagine this, an older gentleman, maybe in his early 80s, finishing up his evening tea. Before heading to bed, he does something you might not expect. He takes a soft cloth and gently wipes down the doorknobs, the light switches, maybe the handle of the refrigerator. Not with harsh chemicals, just with a safe disinfecting wipe he keeps nearby. It might look small, even unnecessary, but it's one of the smartest things he does for his health. You see, in homes where aging immune systems are at play, germs don't just pass, they linger. And unlike visible messes, bacteria on high-touch surfaces can quietly build up day after day. Most people focus on the floors, or maybe the kitchen sink, but forget the very places our hands touch dozens of times a day: doorknobs, remotes, light switches, even phones. That's where germs live. And for seniors, especially those with chronic conditions or weakened lungs, one small infection can spiral into something serious. The solution doesn't have to be complicated. A little kit with natural or senior-safe disinfectants, kept in an easy-access spot, makes it a painless habit. A 2-minute evening routine that quietly protects the person and the home. And if it's done with intention? It's not just about germs, it's about creating a home that feels cared for, down to the tiniest detail. And speaking of details, let's continue with secret number 4. This one's about the hidden power of simplicity. Underscore 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 underscore. Small blue diamond secret number 4, they declutter, one surface at a time. Let me tell you a story. A daughter comes by to visit her mother, a sprightly 75-year-old who's always taken pride in her home. But lately, her energy hasn't been the same. The daughter notices something curious, though each day she visits, a different countertop looks just a little tidier. First the bathroom sink. Then the nightstand. Then the kitchen table. Her mother isn't doing it all at once. She's doing it thoughtfully, one small space at a time. For seniors, clutter doesn't just make a home look messy, it can become dangerous. Loose items can block walking paths. Stacks of papers can tip. Even visual clutter can make a space feel mentally overwhelming. But here's the mistake many people make: they try to declutter everything in one big push. That's not realistic, and it's definitely not sustainable, especially for someone with limited mobility or energy. The key is one drawer, one corner, one shelf. This approach keeps it manageable, and it builds a quiet sense of accomplishment. Each cleared space isn't just safer, it feels lighter, cleaner, easier to breathe in. And over time, that simplicity creates an environment that's not only easier to live in, but more dignified to age in. Now, are you ready for secret number 5? This one's rooted in rhythm, and it's more powerful than you might think. Small Blue Diamond secret number 5. They prioritize good air quality. Picture this, a senior gentleman in his late 70s who's lived in the same cozy home for over 30 years. He has mild asthma, not serious, but enough to feel it when the air turns stale or heavy. So every night before bed, he makes sure his small air purifier is humming quietly beside him. It's a simple device, nothing fancy. But for him, it's peace of mind. It means waking up with clearer sinuses. It means fewer coughing fits and better sleep. Clean air in a senior's home isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. As we age, our lungs become more sensitive. Dust, pet dander, pollen, even the lingering scent of a strong cleaner can irritate the lungs and trigger underlying issues. But here's the thing, many people try to mask bad air rather than fix it. They'll spray air fresheners, plug in artificial scents, or ignore vents and dusty filters for years. The truth? Fresh air should feel clean, not smell like chemicals. Natural solutions like ventilating the room, using essential oils in moderation, and keeping air filters clean can make a huge difference. A portable air purifier with a HEPA filter, especially in bedrooms or areas with limited airflow, is a game changer. It's not just about breathing easier, it's about creating a space that supports vitality, rest, and better health. And speaking of routines that support good living, let's head into secret number 6. This one's about something we all do, but not everyone manages well: laundry. Small Blue Diamond secret number 6, they stick to a laundry routine. Let's talk about Mrs. Elaine. She's 82 and lives alone since her husband passed a few years ago. She doesn't try to tackle mountains of laundry anymore, that would wear her out. Instead, she's found a rhythm that works beautifully. Small loads, every Monday and Thursday morning, just after breakfast. This steady routine helps her stay on top of things without ever feeling overwhelmed. No more musty towels. No growing piles of clothes. Just manageable tasks that keep her environment and her body clean and fresh. You see, for seniors, skipping laundry for too long can lead to hygiene issues, like re-wearing clothing that's no longer clean, or mildew forming in damp places. That can lead to skin irritation, odors, even infections in more vulnerable folks. The biggest challenge? Energy. Some days it just doesn't feel doable. That's why consistency matters. A fixed schedule builds momentum, and over time, it becomes automatic. Visual reminders, like a note on the fridge, or syncing laundry days with family visits can also help. Some families set up joint laundry sessions where a loved one helps with folding while catching up on the week's stories. It's not just about chores, it's about dignity, confidence, and living in a space that reflects care. Ready for the next one? Let's move into secret number 7. This one's deeply connected to mental clarity and emotional wellness. Let's continue with secret number 7. This one? It's a quiet hero in keeping a senior's space healthy and calm. Small Blue Diamond secret number 7, they maintain kitchen cleanliness after each meal. Picture this, Grandpa finishes his lunch. Maybe just a warm bowl of soup and a slice of toast. He sets his spoon down, stands up slowly, and without missing a beat, walks to the sink. He rinses his bowl, gives the counters a once-over with a damp cloth, and makes sure any crumbs or scraps are cleared. No fuss. No heavy scrubbing. Just simple steps, done right away. That tiny routine? It's doing so much more than you think. You see, seniors are more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses. A few stray crumbs on the counter might not seem like a big deal, but over time, those attract pests and harbor bacteria. And leftover food particles can spoil overnight, causing unpleasant smells, or worse, leading to contamination. One of the most common mistakes? Thinking, I'll do it later. But later often turns into tomorrow, then the weekend, then not at all. And before you know it, the kitchen becomes a stress zone instead of a nourishing space. A quick post-meal routine. Wipe, rinse, empty is the golden rule here. No fancy cleaners needed. Just a clean cloth, a bit of soapy water, and a habit of acting right away. Because when the kitchen is clean, the whole house just feels lighter. Small blue diamond secret number 8. They check expiry dates weekly. Imagine this: a caregiver opens the fridge at their elderly parents' home. At first glance, everything looks fine until she notices a small tub of yogurt in the back, 2 months past its expiration. It had been pushed behind newer items and forgotten. This happens more often than you'd think. As we age, our sense of smell can fade. So, something might not smell boff to a senior, even when it clearly is. Combine that with memory issues or just not wanting to waste food, and suddenly expired items start stacking up quietly. And the risk? Food poisoning, upset stomachs, illnesses that take longer to recover from, especially for older bodies. A common oversight is not rotating pantry items or regularly checking that bottom drawer in the fridge. But the fix? It's simple and takes less than 5 minutes. Make it a Sunday habit. A small, weekly food sweep. Pull out leftovers. Check labels. Toss anything questionable. Maybe even make it a moment you share, something you do together when visiting, like a weekly reset. And here's a bonus tip: label the date when you open something. That way, even if memory fades, the truth is written clearly. Because a safe fridge isn't just clean, it's mindful. Small blue diamond secret number 9. They keep shoes by the door. Picture this: you step into a senior's home, and immediately, there's a calm. The air feels cleaner. The floors are spotless. You glance down, and notice a small, tidy mat by the door. Outdoor shoes are neatly lined up, and next to them, a cozy pair of slippers, waiting patiently. This isn't just about tidiness. It's a line of defense. Shoes carry everything: dust, bacteria, allergens, even traces of harmful chemicals from outside. And for seniors, who might already have respiratory issues or a sensitive immune system, keeping those irritants out makes a world of difference. One common hesitation, though? Some seniors feel it's rude to ask guests to remove their shoes. But it's all in the setup. The solution? Create a gentle, welcoming cue. Place a small bench by the door. Add a "please remove shoes" sign with a warm message. Offer clean, comfortable indoor slippers for guests. It's not about being strict. It's about protecting health and preserving the cleanliness they've worked so hard for. And here's a little bonus: removing shoes at the door also reduces fall risks. No slippery soles. No tracking in debris that could become a hazard later. The front door is where it all begins, so why not make it part of the home's rhythm of care? Speaking of rhythm, that brings us right into secret number 10, and this one is about something no routine should be without: support. Small blue diamond secret number 10. They involve family or caregivers. Now imagine this: it's Saturday afternoon. The sun is warm, birds are chirping, and on the front porch, a senior and their grandchild are sweeping leaves together. They laugh, share stories, and before they know it, the task is done, and it didn't even feel like work. That moment? It's more than just cleaning. It's connection. It's memory-making. It's healthcare in disguise. One of the biggest mistakes many seniors make is thinking they need to handle everything on their own. They don't want to burden anyone, or they worry about losing their independence. But the truth is, accepting help can actually preserve that independence longer. When family members or caregivers take part in small, consistent ways, like helping sort laundry, watering plants, or just tidying a shared space, it reinforces routines, brings joy, and eases the physical load. And for loved ones? These moments can be priceless. So here's a gentle tip: don't wait for someone to offer. Invite them in. Make cleaning a shared ritual, not a chore. Assign small, meaningful tasks during visits. Maybe one person clears the mail pile, while another refreshes the flower vase or vacuums a hallway. These little gestures speak volumes. They say, you matter. You're not alone. We're in this together. And honestly, That kind of support, daily, quiet, loving, is the strongest foundation for any healthy home. Now we're heading into secret number 11, and this one might surprise you. Small blue diamond secret number 11, they keep cleaning supplies accessible. Imagine this for a moment, a senior living alone. Their home is tidy, not because they clean all day, but because they make it easy to clean in small moments. You open the bathroom cabinet, inside, a small basket with wipes, gloves, and a spray bottle. In the kitchen, another little kit. Even the bedroom has a soft cloth and a bit of dust spray tucked neatly in a drawer. It's subtle. It's simple. But it works. When cleaning tools are nearby, it turns a potentially overwhelming chore into a quick win. Spilled something? Wipe it right away. Dusted off a shelf while waiting for the kettle to boil? That's one more task already done. Unfortunately, many seniors store all their supplies in one central closet, often low to the ground or high on a shelf. It's out of sight, out of mind, and out of reach. The key is reducing friction. Make tidying easy, not exhausting. Try placing labeled baskets with safe, eco-friendly essentials in the places they're needed most: the kitchen, bathroom, living room. Nothing harsh. Nothing heavy. Just the basics, ready to go. And remember, we're not aiming for perfection. We're making it possible. Because for seniors, energy is precious. So anything that saves steps and protects strength? That's a win worth investing in. And that brings us gently to our final tip, secret number 12, a small end-of-day ritual that makes a big difference overnight. Underscore 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 underscore. Small blue diamond secret number 12, they end the day with a quick reset. Picture this, the sun has set. Dinner is done. A soft lamp glows in the corner of the room. Before heading to bed, one elderly woman moves slowly through her living room. She fluffs the pillows on the couch, wipes the dining table, picks up a magazine off the floor. Then she dims the lights, takes a deep breath, and walks into her bedroom. That's it. No major cleaning spree. Just a simple 5-minute reset. But here's the thing. That reset does more than tidy a room. It soothes the mind. It says, the day is done. The space is safe. You can rest now. Studies have shown that our environment affects how we sleep, and for seniors, restful sleep is everything. It helps with memory, balance, mood, and even immune function. Cluttered rooms can make the brain feel restless. Mess before bed becomes stress in the morning. A calming routine at night? It creates closure, a sense of peace. And it doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it shouldn't be. A small checklist on the fridge might help. Just a few gentle tasks: clear the sink, tidy the coffee table, set out clothes for tomorrow, turn off bright lights, breathe. That's it. Simple. Soothing. Sustainable. Because for seniors, what happens at the end of the day often sets the tone for the start of the next. And there you have it, 12 small but mighty habits that seniors with clean, healthy homes do every day. But before we wrap up, let's slow down and take a moment to reflect on what this really means. We often focus on medications, doctor visits, or diets, but the environment our elders live in plays just as big a role in their health. And when you look around and see the home they built starting to feel neglected, it can feel heartbreaking. Not just because of the dust or the clutter, but because it's a sign that something's shifting. That energy is different. That maybe they're not able to keep up the way they used to. And it hurts, because you remember how proud they were of that space. How every little detail used to reflect who they were. Their routine. Their pride. Their independence. But here's the truth. Cleanliness isn't about perfection, it's about care. These habits are quiet acts of dignity and independence. They're small routines that say, I still take care of myself. I still take pride in my home. I still have control over my space. And for many elders, that matters more than we think. A tidy nightstand. A freshly laundered towel. A swept walkway. They aren't just chores. They're rituals. They anchor the day. They ground the mind. They say, this is still my home, and I am still me. If you recognize even one of these habits, or notice a loved one struggling with them, pick one to start helping with this week. Just one. Maybe it's setting up a small laundry schedule. Maybe it's helping them create a little cleaning basket they can reach easily. Or even just opening the windows together each morning for 5 quiet minutes. These tiny shifts make a big difference. They say, I see you. I care. And I'm here. It's never too late to start fresh. A clean, peaceful space can lift the spirit, protect the body, and bring joy back to everyday life. Even if it's just one drawer. One habit. One moment at a time. You don't have to do it all. Just begin. Because a healthier, calmer, more dignified life for the ones you love would always start with small, loving steps. So let's quickly recap. These 12 daily habits, from opening windows early in the day, keeping a simple cleaning routine, disinfecting high-touch areas, to checking expiry dates and doing a quick nightly reset, aren't just chores. They're the quiet foundations of a clean, safe, and emotionally nourishing home. They protect our elders' health, support their independence, and preserve the dignity they've earned over a lifetime. And when you look closely, you'll see, it's not about perfection. It's about intention. It's about showing up in small, consistent ways that say, you matter. This space matters. Your peace of mind matters. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits have you or your loved one already adopted? Or is there one that you've seen work wonders in your own family that we didn't mention today? Maybe something small, but powerful. Drop it in the comments, we read and respond to everyone, and your insight might just help someone else on this same journey. If this video helped you understand elderly care in a more practical, heart-centered way, take a moment to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Elders Wisdom Institute. This is a space where we care deeply, share openly, and walk this path of elder care with wisdom, love, and support, together. Thanks for spending this time with us today. Really, thank you. You're showing up for the people you love, and that matters more than you know. Stay strong. Stay loving. And remember, a little awareness, shared with kindness, can make all the difference in keeping our elders healthy, peaceful, and proud of the homes they live in. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.